Right, yeah, I'm gonna write that down so I can remember it later.
You got it wrote down?
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Or, yeah. Well, hello there again on, what day is it?
Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
Is it
Yeah,
Wednesday?
it's a Wednesday. So this is a Wellness Wednesday video for
Writing.
Writing is a very beneficial tool for you to enhance your life in ways that maybe you haven't thought about. And we're going to talk about that today. Tyler's writing over there. What are you writing?
I am writing a letter to myself
Ah, why are you writing a letter to yourself?
because sometimes it's easier for me to process thoughts and to get things out on paper because once I see it on paper, it's easier for me to understand and work through.
Boom. That's what's up. That's a huge benefit of writing. Some other benefits of writing, it can help you clear your mind. Kind of like what she had said there. Like if you're seeing it, then you can like better understand it. If there's a lot of thoughts going on up here, sometimes one of the best tactics to clear and calm that mind is to transfer those thoughts onto some paper. And when you're transferring your thoughts onto paper, and maybe you have some problems that you're kind of navigating through, and if you write them down and then maybe make a list of things, ways that you can handle the problem, maybe the do's and don'ts, the pros and cons, then you can better tackle the obstacle that's in front of you. Another benefit is that it recovers your memory. So if you're writing things down, you can refer back to it. Like, what was that thing I wrote down? What was that song that I thought that I needed? 70% of the information you write down, you retain. So that's a hack in the right direction, right? If you're like consistently writing things down that you should remember, well, you're already leveling yourself up to 70%. And if you consistently do this and build this habit, your memory will be enhanced too. How many times in your life where you had a good idea but you can't quite remember it? Does that ever happen to you?
Oh.
Yeah. So if you write your ideas down, you can stockpile them and reserve them for later. And maybe you have some new information, you revisit this idea. Well, now you craft it and maybe like build it a little bit better so you can refer back to it again. It helps you give a deeper understanding and perception of your life. So if you're, again, going through some challenging times and you need to write it out, you can read that and it can maybe take away some of the negative emotion that you might be attributing to these circumstances. If you're reading it in black and white, it might not be as emotionally charging if you can conceptualize it in that way. Would you agree?
I agree. And I think that writing doesn't have to be something really long or profound. Like I love writing things out on Post-it notes and just sticking them all over my house.
Yeah, me too. Good reminders.
Yeah, like to-do lists, words of like motivation or inspiration, little like, you know, not even reminders of like, oh, hey, pick up milk from the grocery store, but reminders of like, you know, just positive things that I need to remember about myself, about my life, about, you know, just certain aspects of things that like I can frequently forget whenever life gets a little too big.
Be true. That's a good reminder.
It is a good reminder.
Good reminder. Another way that writing can help you is it improves your verbal and written skills. I feel like we can all level up in that way. You know, you're interacting with people consistently, and if you're doing any sort of communication, working on it and practicing can help you. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Have you ever heard that?
Repetition strengthens and confirms.
There you go, it does that too. So, and a good teacher strengthens and confirms. So, repetition and writing things down helps you with your verbal and communication skills. Another benefit is you can feel accomplished. Like, you know, you write down a to-do list. It feels pretty good when you're crossing off the things that you had accomplished.
Your brain literally feels rewarded when you check something off of a to-do list.
I'm doing it right now.
How's your brain feel?
Rewarded. It's good. And it's a great mental exercise. You know, we talk about physical fitness here. things we're doing with our bodies, but this is a great way to activate cognitive processes, keep you smart, keep building creativity in the world. And you check in with yourself on some of this writing. Again, it doesn't have to be like a novel. It can be a couple lines, a couple words. But if you stay consistent in it and, check in with that, who knows the possibilities of what that can do for you mentally, physically, emotionally, to keep yourself well. And that's like what this is about, right? She's too busy writing. So hopefully some of this stuff hit with you, and maybe you go out and see about a notebook and start putting some of these ideas to pen and paper. Thank you for your time. And as always,
Stay well.